In the vast expanse of our galaxy, a red planet beckons with enigmas that have captivated humankind for eons. Mars, often referred to as Earth's elusive twin, has piqued the interest of NASA for decades. This cosmic body has seen numerous rovers tread its surface, unveiling its arcane secrets one mission at a time. And among the galaxy's most enigmatic billionaires, Elon Musk stands out, his gaze fixed upon this crimson world. His dream: to build an unprecedented Martian haven for humanity. Now, enter the latest in this Martian saga, NASA's Perseverance rover, accompanied by its airborne ally, the tiny chopper named Ingenuity. With each rotation of its wheels, Perseverance unearths mysteries that may change our very understanding of the universe. But what has this rover discovered that could rock the foundations of the space community? Sit tight, for you're about to dive deep into the clandestine findings that Elon Musk and NASA have unearthed on this alien world. Visualize, if you will, an autonomous marvel journeying through the barren Martian landscapes, millions of miles from its home. This isn't any ordinary vehicle. It's the Perseverance, boasting a staggering price tag of nearly $2.7 billion. In comparison, the cars we drive pale in insignificance. Why, one may wonder, would NASA invest such an astronomical sum in this rover? The answer takes us back in time. NASA's Mars exploration program has for decades been on a quest to determine if life once flourished on Mars. Previous rovers like Spirit and Opportunity presented tantalizing evidence suggesting that liquid water may once have flowed on Mars' surface. Subsequently, Curiosity, another of NASA's prize rovers, unveiled evidence hinting at conditions on Mars approximately 4 billion years ago, which could have fostered life as we comprehend it. Amid the tumultuous landscape of 2020, with the world grappling with the shadows of the COVID-19 pandemic, Perseverance took flight on 30th July, bound for the Red Planet. Months later, on 18th February of 2021, it touched down in the ancient Jezero crater, believed to be the site of a bygone lake and river delta. During those heart-stopping 7 minutes of its descent, control rooms back on Earth held their collective breaths, for real-time intervention was impossible. In this crater, Perseverance seeks answers to life's most profound questions, scrutinizing Martian rocks for traces of microbial fossils from epochs when Mars might have been warm and wet. Furthermore, the rover scours the terrain for organics, carbon-containing molecules fundamental to life as we understand it on Earth. Not since the 1976 Viking landers has NASA embarked on such a direct quest for Martian life. As Perseverance trundles along, it meticulously collects and stores rock and soil samples, preparing them for future missions by both NASA and the European Space Agency. While we have made significant strides in space technology, certain nuanced analyses can only be conducted on Earth. Perseverance's samples, once returned, will offer the opportunity for multiple labs to cross-verify findings, ensuring robust scientific integrity. So, what does this titan of a rover look like? Picture a 1-ton, 6-wheeled mechanical marvel, comparable in size to a compact car. It draws inspiration from its predecessor, the nuclear-powered Curiosity. Notably, Perseverance boasts an endurance allowing it to persevere through the notorious Martian dust storms, unlike its solar-powered brethren. And its landing: nothing short of a masterpiece, an intricately choreographed dance involving a supersonic parachute, thruster-powered descent, and nylon cords, culminating in a gentle touchdown. Aiding its mission are navigation cameras and the ever-watchful eyes of satellites like NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. But the question remains, what lies hidden in the sands of Mars, and how might its revelations shape the future of space exploration? In the barren, reddened landscapes of Mars, the Perseverance rover forges ahead, driven by the unified vision of Earth's brightest minds. With every turn of its wheels, it uncovers terrain untouched by human ingenuity, seeking out zones teeming with promise. Each time it finds a site of intrigue, the rover meticulously collects samples, sealing them in petite tubes, leaving them behind as markers of its journey, tokens for future expeditions to retrieve and bring back home. But what truly sets Perseverance apart are its state-of-the-art life-scanning tools. Among these marvels are two Raman spectrometers, devices that illuminate patches of rock or soil with ultraviolet light, then meticulously analyze the reflected spectral signature, unveiling the hidden chemical compounds within. One such spectrometer, christened Sherlock, sits majestically on the rover's robotic arm, while its counterpart resides inside the SuperCam, an instrument perched atop the rover's mast, boasting a laser potent enough to target rocks from a distance. Further enhancing its observational prowess, the rover sports a camera on its arm, sharp enough to discern details as minuscule as a grain of salt. Meanwhile, nested in the rover's rear is RIMFX, a groundbreaking radar with an uncanny ability to penetrate the Martian crust and locate water reservoirs lurking up to 10 meters below. But that's not all. Perseverance also houses the MEDA weather station, ensuring the rover remains informed of Martian climatic whims. And then there's MOXIE, a compact, car battery-sized marvel, tasked with a mission of paramount importance. MOXIE's duty: to extract carbon dioxide from the Martian atmosphere and transmute it into life-sustaining oxygen, a breakthrough Elon Musk watches closely, envisioning a future where Mars is more than just a desolate planet, but a new home for humanity. Flying alongside this behemoth of exploration is the diminutive helicopter Ingenuity. Although it doesn't directly further Perseverance's objectives, Ingenuity's flights on Mars are setting the stage for aerial exploration of otherworldly realms. And speaking of achievements, since its dramatic landing, Perseverance has been on a photographic spree. With its array of 23 cameras, the rover has beamed back over a staggering 100,000 snapshots of Mars, each picture painting a tale of a world sculpted by water, a past possibly teeming with life. These images, including a now iconic selfie with Ingenuity, are open for all to witness in a virtual gallery, a testament to humanity's relentless quest for knowledge. Ingenuity, on its part, has tasted the Martian skies 19 times since its inaugural flight on April 19, 2021, a groundbreaking moment as it marked the first powered flight on another celestial body. Equipped with advanced imaging systems, this petite chopper captures the Martian surface in unparalleled detail, crafting 3D renditions that would pop out when paired with those nostalgic red and blue glasses. Yet, among all these accomplishments, one stands out, promising to reshape the canvas of interplanetary travel. MOXIE, the aforementioned oxygen generator, etched its name in history by producing life-giving oxygen from the thin Martian air. Through a complex process known as solid oxide electrolysis, MOXIE guzzles in carbon dioxide, purifies it, then dissects it to harvest oxygen, expelling carbon monoxide back to the Martian wilds. And while the amounts produced might seem modest, scaling this technology could lay the foundation for future Martian colonies and fuel to propel astronauts back home. And as if to complement this milestone, Perseverance continues its primary mission, having already gathered 6 precious samples from the Martian surface, each one a silent witness to the planet's age-old secrets. As Perseverance roams the Martian landscapes, its findings have sent ripples of excitement back to Earth. For the first time in history, a spacecraft has managed to drill approximately 6 centimeters deep into the Martian crust, extracting a core of ancient rock. This achievement was monumental, for this was the very first instance of sampling another planet's bounty, with the tantalizing prospect of bringing it back home. The very thought of these alien samples undergoing intense scrutiny by Earth's most advanced technologies, ones too grand and intricate to be shipped to Mars, is enough to set the scientific community abuzz. Amongst its many discoveries, Perseverance has decoded one of Mars' most striking geological puzzles, the Jezero crater. This seemingly dry, wind-eroded hollow was once a bustling aquatic hub. Scientists, analyzing the crater's vast geological feature known as the Delta Scarp, have ascertained that this crater was previously an ancient lake, nourished consistently by a river that spanned an impressive 120 miles. This revelation suggests that about 3.7 billion years ago, the desolate, dusty plains we see today teemed with flowing water. Evidence continues to mount, pointing towards the crater's triangular delta, where the river once melded with the lake. Though predominantly calm, there are hints suggesting sporadic episodes of turbulent high-energy floods. Such potent waters, perhaps instigated by a climatic twist, bore the strength to heave colossal boulders downstream, laying them to rest in the lake's basin. With Perseverance confirming the ancient lake's existence, scientists are filled with hope. Beneath these sediments may lie evidence of life that once thrived in this aqueous environment. Yet, the rover's revelations do not end here. In the Jezero crater, thanks to the scanning habitable environments with Raman and Luminescence for Organics and Chemicals instrument, organic molecules brimming with carbon have been unearthed. Found within the heart of braided rocks and the dust shrouding non-abraded ones, these findings kindle hope. On Earth, life's first whispers were caressed by water rich in organic materials. If Martian life ever existed, water, too, would be its cradle. Another beacon of potential life lies in the Martian lava tubes. Their terrestrial counterparts have borne witness to traces of early life, rendering these Martian formations promising subjects of exploration. Adding to the enigma, Perseverance has noticed a terrain scattered with massive boulders. Their origins? Potentially, cataclysmic floods akin to Earth's, events capable of shifting rocks of such grandeur. With instruments like RAR-INFAX, Sherlock, and Watson, unraveling Mars' wet past is a tantalizing possibility. Yet Perseverance is not the sole rover capturing Mars' wonders. The Curiosity rover recently unveiled an image showcasing what appears to be a meticulously sculpted entryway, reminiscent of a secret Martian lair or even a portal to another realm. While it would be enchanting to consider such imaginative tales, the reality is more grounded. This peculiar formation likely resulted from shear fractures, where the strain caused parts of the rock to cleave, perhaps aided by seismic events or Marsquakes. The most significant of such tremors was recorded this year on May 4th, its origins still a topic of research. Though we might envision this door-like structure as a grand gateway, it might merely be centimeters in height, a fact hard to discern from a single image. Mars continually mesmerizes with its geology, from ice-laden craters to chevron-patterned rocks and hollow mountains. But amidst this wonder, it remains essential to interpret these visual tales with caution, ensuring that scientific reasoning stands firm against the backdrop of our fanciful imaginations. When pondering over mysterious extraterrestrial sightings that stir up imaginations of alien architecture, one's memory might drift to the curious discovery by China's U-22 rover. This celestial explorer had identified an enigmatic cube-shaped formation on the moon's surface merely a year prior. Initial excitement and speculations hinted at an otherworldly edifice, perhaps a haven for moon-dwelling beings. However, upon closer inspection and rigorous study, the reality was rather mundane. The so-called alien abode was simply a rock. Its distinctive cuboid appearance had been sculpted through interplays of light and the very vantage point from which it was observed. Such revelations cast a shadow on the recent Martian findings by Curiosity, suggesting that appearances can often be deceptive. Transitioning from these mysterious sightings, we dive into the remarkable feats of Ingenuity. Originally envisioned as a technological prototype to showcase rotorcraft flight in environments with pressure considerably lower than Earth's, Ingenuity has surpassed expectations. To draw a comparison, Mars's atmospheric density at ground level is roughly equivalent to a mere 1% of Earth's at sea level. Even the record altitude achieved by helicopters on Earth, which peaks at an astonishing 40,820 feet, occurs in conditions where the air is still 30 times denser than Martian conditions at standard temperature and pressure. Thus, every flight of Ingenuity on Mars isn't just an aerodynamic marvel, but signifies a radical transformation in the realm of extraterrestrial exploration. The possibilities unlocked by the ability to fly on Mars are immense. Beyond the obvious historical significance, the potential for exploration skyrockets, bolstering the prospects of human settlement on Mars, a vision passionately shared by Elon Musk. NASA too has invested interest and resources. As the race to explore and perhaps colonize space intensifies, collaborations between visionaries and space agencies are becoming pivotal. Enhancing Ingenuity's explorative capacities are its dual cameras. One, a 13-megapixel color marvel capable of stereoscopic imaging, and the other, a navigation-focused downward-facing monochrome camera. Together, they provide the means to chart an intricate three-dimensional map of Mars. This meticulous mapping ability, capturing the Martian terrain right down to individual rock formations through repeated imaging at varied times, has revolutionized our understanding of this alien world. A mere few years back, the existence of water beyond our planet was a subject of speculation. Fast forward to the present, and we have a legion of robotic explorers on Mars, diligently hunting for signs of life and peering beneath the surface in search of water. Endeavors grounded in solid scientific objectives. The dream of establishing a Martian colony, once a distant possibility, seems to be drawing ever closer. However, the realities of such an endeavor cannot be underestimated. The hostile Martian environment necessitates the creation of sustainable bases for any would-be settlers. Both Musk and NASA share this vision, and collaborative efforts are underway to lay down the groundwork for human habitats on Mars. Reflecting on these colossal aspirations, it's noteworthy to mention Elon Musk's early passion for interstellar exploration. Many of us harbored dreams as children, but while most remained earthbound, Musk's ambition soared skyward. Ashlee Vance's biography, penned in 2015, recounts that by his teenage years, Musk had internalized humanity's destiny in the cosmos as a personal mission. Stories from schoolmates, like Terence E. Bain, reaffirm this, suggesting Musk's fascination with planetary colonization was no fleeting phase. An enlightening encounter at a 2001 meeting with the Mars Society, a non-profit group, further fueled his dreams. Learning about the group's plan to inspire humanity by sending mice to space, Musk audaciously pondered on redirecting these tiny astronauts towards Mars. This trail of thoughts eventually laid the foundation for SpaceX. Even before its maiden launch to orbit in 2007, Musk had confidently voiced predictions of lunar and Martian bases within 3 decades. By 2016, he was articulating his vision of elevating humanity to the status of a multi-planetary species at significant global forums like the International Astronautical Congress. As Elon Musk matured over the years, his vision for interstellar expansion crystallized. He has been outspoken about the driving force behind his desire to construct a city on the Red Planet. A recurring theme in Musk's discourses revolves around the vulnerability of our home planet, Earth, which has been in existence for approximately 4.5 billion years. He reasons that a catastrophic event on Earth, be it a product of nature or man-made, could culminate in humanity's extinction. Yet, if we successfully establish a presence on another celestial body like Mars, we might ensure the survival of our species. In a contemplative message shared on Twitter in November of 2021, Musk accentuated this sentiment. He expressed concerns about Earth's continued existence, emphasizing its vulnerability to calamities ranging from extreme climate changes to unexpected meteor strikes. But beyond survival, Musk envisions space exploration and colonization as a beacon of hope for humanity. He believes that such grand goals can counteract the despair and gloom overshadowing the future, uplifting spirits universally. Musk contends that we, as humanity, are the caretakers of life. While many of Earth's species cannot embark on interstellar journeys, we can, and we hold the responsibility of ensuring their survival alongside ours. While the moon landing remains a pivotal achievement in space exploration, Musk argues that our species should aspire to traverse even further, reaching beyond lunar boundaries. However, it's worth noting that he's not the sole visionary advocating for off-world colonization. Renowned physicist, the late Professor Stephen Hawking, echoed similar sentiments in 2017, asserting that humanity might need to spread its wings beyond Earth within a century to ensure survival. Meanwhile, NASA's objectives for Martian exploration differ slightly. The space agency primarily seeks answers to profound existential questions about life's origins and the very purpose of our existence. While colonization isn't explicitly on NASA's agenda, collaboration with Musk emerges in the realm of transportation. Central to these Martian ambitions, for both Musk and NASA, stands the Starship. This innovative rocket, currently undergoing development in Texas, is designed to be fully reusable. Its impressive capabilities include ferrying approximately 150 tons, or about 100 humans per trip. Musk's audacious plan encompasses the construction of hundreds of these starships, intending to capitalize on favorable alignments between Earth and Mars. Distinctively, Starship's reliance on liquid oxygen and methane over the conventional rocket propellants, like those in the Falcon 9, offers the prospect of on-site refueling on Mars. This not only facilitates return trips, but paves the way for further celestial explorations, potentially spawning a network of refueling bases, thus revolutionizing space travel. While the debuted orbital flight of the Starship is anticipated this year from the Starbase facility in Texas, contingency plans for a launch from Cape Canaveral in Florida are also in place to mitigate potential delays. Yet, what might life on Mars entail? Contrary to fantastical depictions, Musk paints a stark, challenging picture. Reflecting back in November of 2018, he drew parallels between potential Martian expeditions and Sir Ernest Shackleton's perilous Antarctic journeys. Although the exact advertisement Musk referenced regarding Shackleton's venture into the Antarctic might be a myth, the essence remains unchanged. The promise of honor and recognition juxtaposed against daunting risks and uncertainties. Recent forays onto Mars further underscore these challenges. For instance, in December of 2021, the HOPE mission, steered by the United Arab Emirates, grappled with a vast, rapidly expanding dust storm. This storm sprawled thousands of miles, engulfing the vicinity where NASA's Perseverance rover and Ingenuity helicopter were stationed. This tempest, which raged until January 14th, served as a testament to the extreme and unpredictable weather patterns on Mars. Such meteorological phenomena, particularly those which obscure solar panels, can compromise energy supplies, posing substantial challenges for sustainable habitation. Mars, with its barren landscapes and inhospitable conditions, presents a multitude of challenges for aspiring settlers. One such impediment was highlighted in April of 2022 when NASA reported an unexpected detour for the Curiosity rover. The rover's predetermined route was interrupted by ventifacts, razor-sharp rock formations with the potential to severely damage its wheels. However, these and other such hurdles, no matter how formidable, do not deter visionaries like Musk or formidable institutions like NASA. Interestingly, Elon Musk's Martian City blueprint isn't exclusively for an elite group of scientists and researchers. He envisions it as a haven for ordinary individuals too, those who harbor extraterrestrial dreams. For those keen on relocating, Musk proposes a financial arrangement where potential settlers could take out a loan to cover their journey to Mars. Upon arrival, opportunities to repay this loan would be ample, given the myriad jobs expected to be on offer. From working in iron foundries to serving pizzas, Musk anticipates labor demands outstripping supply for an extended period. This Martian city, as per Musk's vision, would operate autonomously, freed from Earth's governance. A hint of this independence was evident in the terms and conditions for Musk's Starlink internet service, released in October of 2020. This autonomy, however, appears to be in direct contradiction to the 1967 Outer Space Treaty. This treaty posits that the nation from which a space expedition originates retains responsibility for any ensuing activities in space. When questioned about this potential clash, David Anderman, SpaceX's general counsel at the time of the Starlink documents release, implied that the two documents might indeed be at loggerheads in the future. Yet anyone familiar with Musk's history knows that he rarely shies away from challenging established norms or authorities. Building a self-sustaining city on Mars won't be a small feat, nor an inexpensive endeavor. Musk estimates that around 1 million tons of cargo would be essential for such an undertaking. With an aim to transport 1 million inhabitants, the infrastructure required would be colossal. If we consider a ballpark figure of $100,000 for transporting each ton to Mars via the Starship, the overall cost for just the cargo transportation hovers around the staggering amount of $100 billion. Furthermore, establishing the entire city might escalate costs to a whopping $10 trillion at the higher end. A question that naturally arises is the source of funding for such a grand venture. Musk has been candid about his intentions of amassing wealth on Earth primarily to realize his interstellar dreams. His substantial earnings from ventures like Tesla undoubtedly bolster his financial arsenal for such ambitious projects. Moreover, SpaceX aspirations might not be limited to just one Martian city. Paul Wooster, a Mars development engineer, alluded to possibilities of creating multiple cities, initiating with small outposts, and gradually expanding to larger settlements, eventually dotting Mars with interconnected cities. Beyond mere colonization, Musk also has grand plans to terraform Mars, making it more Earth-like. Within SpaceX's headquarters, two contrasting images depict Mars, its current desolate state, and a potential lush, terraformed future. Currently, Mars has an average surface temperature of -63 degrees Celsius, or -82 degrees Fahrenheit. Musk's strategy to make Mars more hospitable involves warming its poles to liberate the vast reserves of frozen carbon dioxide. He envisions initiating a series of continuous, low-fallout nuclear fusion explosions to serve as surrogate suns. This ambitious plan aims to use the released carbon dioxide to generate a more habitable atmosphere, allowing humans to explore Mars with minimal equipment, possibly just a breathing apparatus. Thank you for journeying with us through the vastness of space and the ambitions of Elon Musk. If you found this exploration enlightening and wish to embark on more such adventures, please give this video a thumbs up. And to ensure you don't miss out on any future explorations, hit that subscribe button for our YouTube channel. Join our community of space enthusiasts, and together, let's reach for the stars.